Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're a fan of thrillers that keep you guessing and your heart racing, then you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing top 10 best thriller movies to watch in 2025. And the best part? They're all streaming right now on Netflix, Max, and Hulu. Whether you're into twisted mysteries, high-stakes action, or psychological mind games, I've got you covered. So grab some snacks, hit that like button, and let's dive into the films that'll totally mess with your mind. Number 10. The Invisible Guardian. The Invisible Guardian is a captivating and refreshingly layered thriller that transcends the conventions of the genre by weaving a compelling murder mystery into the rich tapestry of Basque culture and folklore. Directed by Fernando González Molina and based on Dolores Redondo's best-selling novel, this Spanish-language film marks the first entry in the Boston trilogy, and it's a striking one at that. At the heart of the story is Inspector Amaya Salazar, portrayed with grace and nuance by Marta Iturra, a detective called back to her hometown of Elizondo in northern Spain to investigate the ritualistic murder of a teenage girl. What initially appears to be a straightforward procedural slowly evolves into a haunting meditation on trauma, family, and the blurred line between myth and reality. As more bodies are discovered, Amaya must not only confront a possible serial killer but also revisit a painful past that continues to shape her identity. Marta Iturra is exceptional as Amaya, striking the perfect balance between intellect and vulnerability. Her performance anchors the film emotionally, especially as her character is drawn deeper into both the case and her troubled family history. Supporting performances, particularly Elvira Minguez as her hardened aunt and Francesco Rella as a local officer, add authenticity and complexity to the small-town dynamic. While some viewers might find the pacing a bit reserved, those who appreciate a more introspective and atmospheric thriller will find much to admire here. The film doesn't just ask who committed the crimes, it asks why and what deeper scars are being exposed through them. The Invisible Guardian stands as a fine example of European noir, enriched by local legends, strong performances, and a haunting visual style. It's a story where memory, myth, and mystery collide, and it lingers with you long after the credits roll. Number 9. Traffic. Traffic, directed by Dion Taylor, is a taut and unsettling thriller that combines elements of suspense, social commentary, and real-world relevance into a pulse-pounding narrative. Starring Paula Patton and Omar Epps, the film focuses on an idyllic weekend retreat that devolves into a harrowing struggle for survival. What begins as a romantic getaway quickly shifts into a race against time, as the protagonists are caught in the terrifying crosshairs of a violent biker gang and a criminal underworld rooted in human trafficking. From the outset, Traffic positions itself as more than just a conventional home invasion or backwoods thriller. It sets a tone of unease through its cinematography, employing sweeping shots of California's mountain landscapes that feel both breathtaking and isolating. Director Dion Taylor utilizes the serene setting as a backdrop to highlight the sudden eruption of violence and the lurking danger hidden behind scenic normalcy. The beauty of the environment becomes ironically chilling, serving to underscore the vulnerability of the main characters as they are cut off from help and hunted down. Paula Patton delivers a commanding performance as Brea, a journalist whose curiosity and intuition ultimately become critical tools in the fight for her life. Patton's portrayal is emotionally raw, balancing fear, intelligence, and resilience as the situation spirals beyond control. Omar Epps as John is a reliable counterpart, and their chemistry lends authenticity to the couple's dynamic. The supporting cast, including Laz Alonso and Rosalind Sanchez, round out the ensemble with grounded performances that elevate the tension without veering into melodrama. While Traffic may not reinvent the genre, it stands out by mixing classic thriller tropes with a socially conscious backbone. It's an effective, compact film that knows what it wants to say and doesn't waste time saying it. For viewers who enjoy edge-of-your-seat thrillers that also spark conversation, Traffic offers both adrenaline and awareness in equal measure. Number 8. Offering to the Storm. Offering to the Storm, directed by Fernando González Molina, is a gripping conclusion to the Boston trilogy, adapted from the best-selling novels by Dolores Redondo. This Spanish-language crime thriller continues the story of Inspector Amaya Salazar, once again portrayed with emotional depth by Marta Atura, as she unravels new layers of dark secrets in the misty Boston Valley. The film has received praise for its haunting atmosphere, strong performances, and the way it ties together complex narrative threads from the previous two films. Critics noted its stunning cinematography by Xavi Giménez, which captures the stormy, shadowy tone of the story, making the Basque landscape feel like a character in itself. Many viewers appreciated the film's ability to wrap up the trilogy in a satisfying way, with particular attention to character development and emotional payoff. Though the 140-minute runtime has been mentioned as a bit long, fans of the series find the deliberate pacing and dramatic intensity worth the investment. Overall, Offering to the Storm is a fitting and well-crafted finale to a unique and atmospheric thriller series that blends folklore, crime investigation, and psychological drama with cinematic elegance. Number 7. House at the End of the Street. House at the End of the Street is a psychological thriller directed by Mark Tonderai, starring Jennifer Lawrence, Max Thieriot, Elizabeth Shue, and Gil Bellows. The film follows Alyssa, Lawrence, a teenager who moves with her mother Sarah, Shue, to a quiet suburban neighborhood, seeking a fresh start. The seemingly peaceful environment, however, hides a dark secret. The house next door is the site of a gruesome double homicide. While House at the End of the Street received predominantly negative reviews from critics, it achieved commercial success, grossing over $44 million worldwide on a relatively modest budget of around $6.9 to $10 million. The film holds a 10% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes and a score of 31 on Metacritic, with many critics pointing out the film's reliance on familiar thriller tropes and predictable plot twists. Despite this, it earned a cult following, with some viewers appreciating its suspense and atmosphere. Critics were divided on the performances, though Jennifer Lawrence's portrayal of Alyssa was often highlighted. As one of her early roles before achieving widespread fame with The Hunger Games, Lawrence brings a certain depth and authenticity to her character, making her more relatable than the typical horror movie protagonist. Her chemistry with Max Thieriot, who plays the mysterious and troubled Ryan, adds a layer of complexity to the story, making the relationship feel both tense and fragile. While House at the End of the Street may not be a groundbreaking film in the genre, it is still a solid choice for fans of atmospheric thrillers with a twist. Its ability to engage the viewer, along with Jennifer Lawrence's performance, ensures that the film remains memorable for those looking for a tense, suspense-filled movie night. It's a film that might not win over critics, but can still offer plenty of suspense and enjoyment for those who are drawn to the darker side of suburbia and the twisted secrets lurking beneath the surface. Number 6. Morgan. Morgan is a 2016 psychological sci-fi thriller directed by Luke Scott, featuring a talented ensemble cast including Kate Mara, Anya Taylor-Joy, Toby Jones, Rose Leslie, Michelle Yeoh, and Paul Giamatti. The film delves into the ethical dilemmas surrounding bioengineering and artificial intelligence, presenting a chilling narrative that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. The story follows Lee Weathers, Kate Mara, a corporate troubleshooter sent to a remote research facility to assess the situation after a synthetic human named Morgan, Anya Taylor-Joy, becomes violent. As Lee investigates, she uncovers unsettling truths about Morgan's creation and the moral implications of playing God. Anya Taylor-Joy delivers a standout performance as Morgan, capturing the character's eerie calmness and underlying menace. Kate Mara effectively portrays Lee's skepticism and determination, providing a strong counterbalance to Morgan's unpredictable behavior. Supporting performances by Toby Jones, Rose Leslie, and Michelle Yeoh add depth to the narrative, enhancing the film's emotional impact. The film's cinematography is commendable, with a color palette that complements the bleak and isolated setting of the research facility. Director Luke Scott crafts a suspenseful atmosphere, gradually building tension and keeping the audience engaged throughout. Morgan is a compelling sci-fi thriller that raises important questions about the boundaries of scientific exploration and the ethical considerations of artificial intelligence. Number 5. Beckett. Beckett is a 2021 action thriller directed by Ferdinando Chito Filo Marino and produced by Luca Guadagnino. The film stars John David Washington as Beckett, an American tourist vacationing in Greece who becomes entangled in a political conspiracy after a tragic accident. As he becomes the target of a manhunt, Beckett must navigate a web of deception and danger to clear his name. The story begins with Beckett and his girlfriend, April Alicia Vikander, traveling through the Greek countryside. After a car accident, Beckett finds himself on the run, pursued by both the police and shadowy figures. As he seeks refuge and attempts to uncover the truth, he discovers a complex political conspiracy that threatens not only his life, but also the lives of those around him. John David Washington delivers a compelling performance as Beckett, portraying a man thrust into extraordinary circumstances with authenticity and emotional depth. Alicia Vikander, Boyd Holbrook, and Vicky Krieps provide strong supporting roles, each adding layers to the narrative and enhancing the film's tension. Filo Marino's direction, combined with Sayambu Mukdipram's cinematography, captures the stark beauty of Greece, juxtaposing serene landscapes with the escalating danger Beckett faces. The film's pacing maintains suspense, drawing viewers into its unfolding mystery. Beckett offers a tense and thought-provoking experience for fans of political thrillers. With strong performances and a compelling narrative, it provides a modern take on the genre's classic themes. Available for streaming on Netflix, it's worth watching for those interested in suspenseful, character-driven stories. Number 4. Enter Nowhere. Enter Nowhere is a 2011 psychological thriller directed by Jack Heller, featuring a talented cast including Scott Eastwood, Sarah Paxton, and Katherine Waterston. The film delves into themes of identity, fate, and the interconnectedness of lives, offering a thought-provoking narrative that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. The story follows three strangers, Sam, Katherine Waterston, Tom, Scott Eastwood, and Jody, Sarah Paxton, who find themselves inexplicably drawn to a remote cabin in the woods. Each arrives under mysterious circumstances and soon discovers that they are unable to leave. As they confront their shared predicament, they begin to unravel the secrets that bind them together. The cast delivers compelling performances, with Katherine Waterston portraying a reserved and introspective character, Scott Eastwood embodying a man grappling with his past, and Sarah Paxton bringing depth to her role as a woman seeking redemption. Their chemistry adds layers to the film's emotional resonance. Director Jack Heller skillfully builds tension through atmospheric cinematography and a haunting score. The isolated setting of the cabin enhances the sense of confinement and unease, immersing the audience in the character's psychological turmoil. Enter Nowhere is a captivating psychological thriller that challenges perceptions and keeps viewers engaged until the final revelation. Number 3. Legato Luessos. Legato Luessos is a gripping and visually stunning psychological thriller that expertly builds upon the foundations laid by its predecessor. Directed by Fernando González Molina, the film offers a rich blend of suspense, mystery, and dark intrigue, set against the hauntingly beautiful backdrop of the Boston Valley. The story follows Inspector Amaya Salazar, played with emotional depth by Marta Etura, who returns to her homeland to investigate a series of suicides that appear to follow a strange and sinister pattern. As Amaya digs deeper into the case, she uncovers chilling connections to an unresolved murder, all while grappling with personal demons and a complicated family history. The film excels in its atmospheric tension, with breathtaking cinematography that captures both the beauty and the darkness of the Basque countryside. The eerie forests, isolated churches, and fog-filled landscapes create an unsettling mood that keeps viewers on edge. The complex narrative, which intertwines local folklore and psychological mystery, adds layers to the story, making it more than just a typical crime thriller. If you enjoyed The Invisible Guardian, Legato Luessos is an enthralling and visually captivating follow-up that keeps the mystery alive while deepening the emotional stakes for its characters. This film is a must-watch for fans of suspenseful thrillers that blend psychological depth with atmospheric storytelling. Number 2. The Bank Job. The Bank Job is a British heist film directed by Roger Donaldson and starring Jason Statham. Loosely based on the infamous 1971 Baker Street robbery in London, the film follows a group of thieves who tunnel into a bank's vault to steal a collection of safety deposit boxes. Unbeknownst to them, the boxes contain compromising material involving high-profile individuals, leading to a web of intrigue and danger. The film is well-paced, with a strong ensemble cast and a compelling narrative that combines elements of crime, conspiracy, and suspense. Statham delivers a solid performance as Terry Leather, a reformed criminal drawn back into the underworld. The screenplay, penned by Dick Clement and Ian LaFernace, offers witty dialogue and clever plot twists that keep the audience engaged. Critics have praised The Bank Job for its entertainment value and historical intrigue. Rotten Tomatoes reports a 79% approval rating from critics, with an average rating of 6.8/10. The site's consensus reads, "Well cast and crisply directed, The Bank Job is a thoroughly entertaining British heist thriller." The film's success at the box office, grossing over $66 million worldwide, attests to its broad appeal. It has been recognized as one of the best heist films of the 21st century, often recommended for fans of the genre. The Bank Job is available for streaming on platforms like Max and Hulu. It's a must-watch for those who enjoy smart, suspenseful thrillers with a touch of historical intrigue. Number 1. Blood Simple. Blood Simple is a chilling and meticulously crafted neo-noir thriller that marks the Coen brothers' impressive directorial debut. Set in a gritty, small Texas town, the film presents a story filled with tension, deceit, and escalating violence. The plot centers around a bar owner, Julian Marty, played by Dan Hedaya, who discovers that his wife, Abby, Frances McDormand, is having an affair with one of his employees, Ray, John Getz. In a fit of jealousy and rage, Marty hires a sleazy private investigator, Lauren Visser and Emmett Walsh, to kill the two lovers and cover up the crime. What follows is a dark and labyrinthine tale of confusion, mistaken identities, and dire consequences, where every action is met with unforeseen repercussions. What stands out most about Blood Simple is its tight and smartly constructed plot. The Coens expertly manipulate the audience's expectations, using misdirection and subtle foreshadowing to create a sense of unease. The film thrives on its unpredictability, keeping viewers on edge as it hurtles toward its dark, ironic conclusion. The film received widespread critical acclaim upon its release, with praise for its intricate plotting, atmospheric visuals, and strong performances. Roger Ebert, in his review, described the film as a blood-soaked nightmare in which greed and lust trap the characters in escalating horror, a fitting summary of the relentless downward spiral that the characters experience. Blood Simple is a must-watch for fans of crime thrillers, noir films, and anyone looking to explore the early works of one of the most influential filmmaking duos in modern cinema. For those interested in exploring this darkly ingenious thriller, Blood Simple is available for streaming on platforms like the Criterion Channel and Max, offering a chance to experience one of the most compelling and atmospheric films of the 1980s. This is it. Share your impressions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.